Linda Barcz with the Roost Company here, taking your calls at 270-9933. What is this we're looking at?
These are monster basil plants.
Those are basil?
Yes, basil on steroids, but see how this one is going to seed? When that starts to happen, you want to pinch that out, and then, of course, enjoy the smell.
Yeah, I love the smell.
And then eat it.
Make some pesto.
Tomatoes, yes, pesto, fresh tomatoes. See, and then these are not going to seeds, because if you let that develop, then the foliage, it's not quite, it gets a little bit more of a bitter taste.
So you can just pluck leaves off.
Oh, sure.
Anywhere?
You could cut this back a little bit further. This one next to it is not developing a seed head. But if you want it to be bushier, then you pinch all these back.
All right, great.
Yes.
It's harvest time, right?
And the basil is very happy this year.
Yes, it is. All right, let's go to the phones. We will start with Carolyn in Mazomania. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your question?
I have asparagus that has seeded in spots where I don't want it, and I was wondering when it's a good time to dig that up and move it back where it belongs.
Okay, I probably wouldn't do it right now in this heat. I would mark it so that you don't, so you make sure that you recall where it is. And I would dig that in the spring, I think. I don't think that, we usually have roots of asparagus in the springtime, usually not in the fall. You probably could get away with doing it in fall, actually, because then, you'd have that moved and it would start to grow early in the spring. So either way would probably work. I should mention that we've got lots of things on sale, annual hanging baskets, and arborvitae are 50% off also, so at our retail store.
And you can plant those now?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Keep things watered.
All right, Irv in Marshall. Hi, Irv. Irv, you there?
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
Well, I have about 100 tomato. I have about 100 tomato plants, and this year I got the blight worse than ever.
Okay. Well, when you have it on the plants, it's going to be difficult to get rid of it because it will continually move up to the new parts of the plant. And they are, well, some tomatoes are starting to get to the stage where they're starting to develop and redden. But tomatoes are apparently, I was talking to someone about this, the cool nights have interfered with how well they're performing.
They like it hot.
They like it hot in the daytime and at night. Corn, on the other hand, is fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, it is great. All right, let's go to Karen in DeForest. Hi, Karen. Karen, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
My question is, my tomato plants were really nice and green and full, but now in the bottom, they're all turning brown.
The leaves are turning brown. It's probably the same thing. That's the blight that Irv just mentioned earlier. You aren't going to be able to, you can spray and protect the growth at the top, but obviously the sections down below are not going to be able to be helped. And make sure that you rotate that crop. Do not grow those tomatoes in that section of the garden, and do a real thorough job of cleaning it up in the fall.
Don't plant them again next year.
In that same area. Move it to rotate crops, especially like tomatoes.
All right, Donna in Madison. Hi, Donna, what's your question?
I have some knockout roses, and the leaves have gotten a bunch of little holes in them, like they've got some kind of a disease. What can I do about that? And
it's probably not a disease if there's actually holes. There are Japanese beetles that are eating on them. There are earwigs. There are slugs. So I like this product that is a 3-in-1 rose care. It's a fertilizer, insecticide, and a fungicide all in one product that you mix with water and put it on the plant. I think they have a granular option also. But that's a really good way to protect your roses. And then the new growth will still come out and be protected. So the old leaves obviously are impacted, but the new growth will be
And what's it called?
Safe. I think that Bonide and Bayer both make a product that is a 3-in-1 for rose care.
Okay, let's go to Debbie now in Madison. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
My question is, I have a shamrock plant, and there's a white substance on the top soil, and I was a little concerned about that, what it could possibly be.
Okay, I think that probably is just a lime buildup material in the water, and you can actually just scoop that off the soil. And then if you feel you're removing too much, then just put a little top dressing with some new potting soil.
That's just from using tap water to water the plants.
Correct. Yes.
Stuff. So get on water. I mean, we're not going to get rain now for probably a week.
Yes, and with these weather, the temperatures that we're having, things are dry. I've been watering for a couple days now, so Yeah, give them a good soaking. And if you have any new plantings, make sure that you concentrate on the root ball itself, and then let it go 2-3 days, and then water it thoroughly again.
And the lawn just going to go brown. That's
The
what it's
lawn
meant to
can
do.
go dormant, yes.
Yeah. All right, we are out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will talk to you off the air. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Lisa will be here next week, right?
Oh, and Lisa's going to be here the next 2 weeks, actually.
Oh, well, then we'll see you soon.
3 weeks.
All right, thanks.